All right, what's up, YouTube? Same date, time, 16:30. Look, y'all, this is what's perplexing me. Now, I've been looking at the sky all day. I've caught many orbs passing over. There's one right there. See it? See the curvature? Lit side, dark side. Okay. I'm gonna get straight to it. All right, so the way these horizontal lines are crossing, they're all back behind the sun, and I'm about to make my way past these trees so y'all can get a clearing. But these clouds that look like clouds, these lines that look like clouds, have been passing over pretty much all day after, we'll say, close to lunch, and they all holding formation. I've been looking at them. Now you got your shadow Uncle Sam's nephews, shadow illegitimate nephews, flying their patterns. But even like, look at this. See this? This is an asteroidal body. Look at how tall it sits. So that's the bottom that's close to us, dark side. Make sure this is clear for y'all. It's going this way. See the lines coming off of it? There. So it's going past the Earth. It's going past the Earth this way. All right. There's another one right here. But my main look at is these lines that are crossing up, and they're all holding a certain pattern. Now it's dark now, so the sun is going down for the most part. But what if this is a big planet kind of behind the sun, off to the right of the sun or the left of the sun? Today I witnessed like a bunch of planets that looked like they were coming around the sun. Now if the sun is supposed to be 93 million miles out, then these planets should show up between the Earth and the sun, right? But what if these planets, like, look at this, this is a freaking planet. What if these planets are like, the sun is close and these planets are just behind the sun? Like, nobody's not really telling us anything, and it's like they're trying to keep an illusion. And I know they're going to go ahead and scrub some more subscribers off my page, but like, why am I having to explain something that our most intelligent persons with money, power, firepower, or whatever kind of power that they have, why am I having to explain things in my format on my page, and then they come through and drop my subscribers? Next thing you know, they're going to delete all my videos. Now, and I'm pretty sure y'all will try, and they'll get re-uploaded somewhere else. I don't have to be on YouTube. I appreciate YouTube, but I don't appreciate those who are maliciously causing devilment because they don't want the world to know the truth. Now, I could very well be wrong in every direction, but again, you got Mr. Magic Chemtrails like this guy. Make sure I got him running through. There he is. That's not a civilian craft. And he flies up under this asteroidal deal right here. A whole asteroid. All that. You can see the freaking... Let me get more intelligent and use choice words. You can see the canyon layers coming off of it as they protrude out into space. The mountains off these asteroids. So I hope that makes y'all feel better. I don't want to sound too much like a Marine, because I know a lot of y'all don't think they're too intelligent, but they are very highly intelligent. And I'm very highly intelligent. And then you got this shadow showing up that looks like a planetoid. Boom, look at that, all the way around. And Planet X Hunter is catching this stuff. Myself, Emmanuel the Key down in North Carolina is seeing this stuff, and I'll call him out because he and I are discussing this a lot. Rap the News is talking about Planet Hell coming, and people are speaking about a rogue planets on various sites, and it's just like, I'm not going to explain this away. I don't feel like playing this little explain game of pretending when the world is about to get bombarded by foreign bodies that used to be planets or never made it to planets, while y'all sit here and piss in our face and tell us it's rain, and then you do flybys in your military craft. And that's an asteroid too. Look at that. Dark side, lit side as the sun is going down. Look at that sphere. I don't know if I pointed that out already, but it's got a wave behind it. See what I'm saying? This looks like a pyramid. Look at that. I don't look for stuff like this. It's just showing up. Like, this game is getting old there, government. There's a sphere right here. And a small sphere, and a small sphere, small sphere, small sphere. That's what it looks like to my eyes. Now, somebody could come up with that little fancy word by saying, oh, you're just going through whatever kind of tacky psyche. And I'm just using that word for shits and giggles by saying that we're just seeing stuff that our brain is making us see that. But I don't be looking for this stuff. I'm as real as it gets on this planet. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to pretend. Again, I have to keep reminding you assholes that I was a Marine. But a lot of us that successfully make it through that venture, which is a mind F game, and I don't want to use that F-bomb word, we deal with so much bullshit that we come to the grips of reality that there's no BSing. Some of them flip out. Some of them can't handle it, so they get out early. Some of us like to stay because they know how to play the game. Some of us, we get put out. And then some of us retire. All in all, we all learn the game. So you can't out freak me right now. There's a sphere. Look at that. Boom. And there. Seeing too many spheres. Now I'm gonna change positions and go elsewhere and start looking at these. But I know I ain't stupid. I know I'm not retarded. And you're not gonna sit here and play me. When I see cloud contours bending around the sphere like this one, see that? What cloud contours around? Contour around. And this is bending around this way towards me. Look straight. You got a little bend right there and there. And then you got another freaking one right here. See? So, who's playing games? Surely not I. Look at this sphere right here. Let me see, right there. There it is. I think there's a whole lot of explaining to do, and in due time y'all gonna have to. Now, if we're being invaded by some aliens that live on these planets or asteroids or rocks that's passing by because I'm seeing UFOs and I'm not looking for them and they just show up in my camera broad daylight or nighttime in my night vision, then who's BSing who? And then I see military craft chasing them, and then I put it out on my page, and y'all make sure that I don't get thousands of subscribers. Y'all keep me in like 151 toying with me. So that obviously lets me know I'm doing the math on y'all, because all of y'all are intertwined. Whether it be federal shadow, taking over YouTube, Facebook, whoever, Twitter. Y'all playing too many games. And this is going to come to a head where you're going to cause, and look at this, see, look at this. Look at that sphere. You're going to cause a lot of people to flip out and start kicking your doors in. I won't be a part of it. I'm just informing people. I've already fought my war for this country, and this country turned its back on me to a degree. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty hardcore dude. I know my place. I know how to stay on my path. But I have a lot of people that jump on my path, and a lot of people that pretty much assault me now. This one looks like, see how this is? This is the dark side of this planetoid. See the Terminator line? And the side that's lit up by the sun, and there's the sun setting in the trees. So you got the sun hitting all this, and you got this side that's dark, facing the earth. So we're in a triangle with this planetoid. I can see it broad daylight, and all y'all do is there's probably a veil between the earth and these planetoids that'll come in, because you gotta understand they're on different frequencies. These come in at a different magnetic frequency into our invading our solar system, however far they venture in. And then they start constricting on each other or rejecting each other on a magnetic level. There's a chemtrail right there coming out of North Carolina. They start beating each other up on a magnetic level, and it raises all the dust and fury all over the place. So, like, I'm not here to start any problems, but we would like answers. And if y'all can't give us answers, then we're paying off nothing. Y'all taxing us to keep us in a sheeple format because y'all afraid of a mass panic. And I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna try to delete my video, but I ain't the only one. Nobody's trying to destroy you, whether it be government or shadow government, but y'all gotta work with us here. I'm pretty much forced to work in your country because obviously, you know, I'm a United States Marine. I'm a freaking hardcore patriot. But when I get called derogatory names because of my skin color, and that's the one thing that has set me the hell off on since I've been back in the States and back from the war. I didn't go through this when I was a teenager. If they did it behind my back. I didn't go through this when I was in college, when I was that young man that could kick butt. But now that I'm an older, more wiser, elder type man that can still kick butt, I constantly get reminded that I'm something that I'm not by a lot of losers. There's a craft right there. And I'm not using that as a card. I could care less. That's your demise to keep at me like that. For those that think that of copper-colored people, you are very lost. And there it is. The camera keeps going blurry. I hate that. You know, that's a civilian jet. Okay, so that's a red, probably Delta. Anyways, I have to make sure. But you can't deny that. See that curvature? And it's probably bigger than what I'm seeing. That's probably just a third of it. It's going all the way back this way. It's got a little asteroidal moon beside it. See that? Looks like a little face smiling. The sky just don't put stuff out like that for giggles. Then I'm seeing the lit side of it as the sun keeps going down. It's getting darker, but it's so far out there that it's not shaking the earth yet, but it's gonna come to a time ahead. So if biblically we're about to be in Revelations, then I'm gonna need for you all, and there's look at all these chemtrails, see? Look at that. And that's where something's showing up. Look at that. See how these guys come out? Let me step out here and take a look at this. So I was about to wrap this up. Now we got 3 triangulating on an object that's moving into view past these trees. Now if I didn't have to live around all these damn trees, I could show you more, but look at that. That's a planetoid right there. There you go. Boom. Asteroidal deal. You can see it. See it? Craters, smoke, casting a shadow. These guys moving in on it. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And it's casting an elongated shadow. I'll show you. Elongated shadow. 1, 2, 3 down there. Asteroid right here. Yep. So these things are getting closer and they're trying to keep y'all asleep. That's an asteroid. Look at that's the lit side. See, the sun is lighting that side up, and that's the dark side. Y'all can't make this shit up. Now I'm just gonna have to say it. I cannot make this shit up. And see where his smoke trail disappears, because there's shadowing right here. He passed on the backside of something that distorted his tail. I see that a lot. I'm not trying to make myself like, ooh, I'm the only one figuring this out, but I pay too much damn strict attention. I'm talking about do strict attention. I was already strict from my daddy's teachings as a United States soldier that he was. And then I went to the Marines and got real strict, so now they made an X in the sky. The X in that area, there's your asteroid. Wasn't looking for that, again. And that just passed the sun. Not looking for that. But they keep giving themselves away. And this thing is showing up as a sphere. You see it? Let me see. Sphere. And the back side of it, how the sun is hitting it, is lighting up like a crescent moon. Then your dark side, you see the dark side? And for that one, those mountain ranges coming off of it with their chemical properties. And then this mountain range right here in the middle is shadowing that valley. That mountain range right there is shadowing that valley. And the rest of it's just in the air. And they crossed up on it. Like I said, I can't make this up. I don't want to make this up. I would like to be wrong. Like, this starts to irritate me. I got children. Y'all got children. I don't want to wake up and we're all dying. Now I know that I trust in God and this ain't gonna happen like this, but the earth is about to be in for a rude awakening. Very rude awakening. Look how his trail still disappeared behind that shadow. Now he's going on way up there past the trees. And this guy's above my head, and I can't focus on him with this camera like I would my 35 millimeter. But there he is. And that's a B-1 bomber Lancer, yep. And see how they made that X, and the X is following that asteroid that just popped out. Spherical deal, look at it, boom. Let me make this darker for y'all. Spherical deal. Can't make this up. And while the world is sleeping and people not paying my channel no attention, and then other people think I'm limited because I'm showing you something that could possibly kill all of us, or at least detonate the atmosphere to the point where we'll all suffocate from different chemicals diluting with our oxygen should this situation be infiltrated, even if this thing skimmed across the earth. Its chemical properties will get in here and dilute our oxygen, if that's how it works. And meanwhile, I got people trying to, give me all kinds of flack, and I'm kind of getting tired. I'm not going crazy, just getting tired of people trying to blow piss in my face and tell me it's rain. From the ones that transwarp drive through objects to the other ones that oscillate, vibrate, percolate, obfuscate, interrogate, and facilitate all types of falsenesses while they're living in the world that they try to trap me in with their falseness, because sky's the limit for you. But I'm seeing beyond that. All right, so I'm about to change locations, but you've seen what I'm seeing, and that was definitely an asteroid. You can see the whole sphere of it still showing up above the trees. I've caught too many of these. You don't go back through my videos. If you got the patience to actually look through what I've been catching, then you'll see the magic. And y'all think 2021 is gonna get better? And the sky's about to get torn up. We're living in revelations. There's no spirit animals coming. There's nothing ridiculous to that level. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's culture. I swear to God, I'm not. But there's a lot of chaos that's about to go down. Look at that sphere. See that? And a lot of spheres riding with it. There. That's the shot. See that? That's the backside of it. The other side's being lit up by the sun. See all those cloud thickets puffing out, being lit up by the sun. And then the backside of it is the dense smoke trail that's in, and the tail's pushing all the way back. Third Eye Cam ain't got time to BS y'all. I don't even got time to BS myself. More chemtrails. They're scouring the skies. Even when we go to sleep at night, they're still scouring the skies, but they literally follow the sun, and there are different government factions that take over throughout different parts of the world in the United States. So when these guys that are stationed here land their planes, somebody has already taken over for them in, like the Midwest, all the way out to the West Coast. So this is a non-stop evolution. All right, people, look at that asteroid deal. Wasn't looking for that either. That's not in our atmosphere. It's outside of it. Look, and this one too. So two of them side by side. Or it might be one big one with a split between it. All right, let me get off here. I didn't spend too much time, so I'll be back. Third Eye Cam Poop.
Yeah.